To honor the iconic and unforgettable talent of Tony Todd, we're diving deep into his 10 most remarkable performances. Known for his distinctive voice, towering presence, and haunting intensity, Todd gave life to some of horror's most memorable characters and made powerful appearances across multiple genres. In this tribute, we'll revisit his career-defining moments that showcase his versatility, charisma, and dedication. If you're a Tony Todd fan, or if you're discovering his work for the first time, stick around. You won't want to miss this comprehensive list of his best roles. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel to celebrate and keep his legacy alive. Tony Todd's performance in Candyman is a cinematic masterpiece that has left an indelible mark on horror history. His portrayal of the titular character, a vengeful spirit who appears when his name is spoken 5 times in a mirror, is haunting, seductive, and chillingly poetic. Todd's deep, mesmerizing voice and towering physical presence bring the character to life, making Candyman both terrifying and tragic. What sets this role apart is Todd's ability to elicit sympathy for a character who would otherwise be viewed as purely monstrous. His portrayal weaves Candyman's tragic backstory into every scene, revealing a man condemned to eternal suffering after a brutal lynching for loving a white woman. With every whisper of, "Be my victim," Todd captures the ghost's anger, yearning, and heartbreak. In Candyman, Tony Todd turned a horror villain into a tragic anti-hero, creating a character so iconic that he defined an entire generation of horror, forever solidifying his place in cinema history. Todd's role as Ben in the 1990 remake of Night of the Living Dead is another example of his unique ability to bring depth to characters in intense circumstances. The film, a remake of George A. Romero's 1968 classic, allowed Todd to reinterpret Ben, a survivor in a world suddenly overrun by the undead. Todd's Ben is a figure of resilience and determination, navigating both external threats from the zombies and internal conflicts with other survivors. His performance is captivating as he leads a group of survivors, attempting to impose order amid the chaos while facing racial tensions and trust issues that echo the original film's social commentary. Todd's portrayal highlights his versatility as an actor, making Ben a complex and nuanced character who isn't just fighting zombies. He's fighting for humanity's last shreds of decency. The physical intensity, raw emotion, and unyielding resolve Todd brings to Ben are unforgettable, making the character a testament to his dedication and range. In the Final Destination series, Todd takes on the role of William Bludworth, a cryptic mortician who seems to understand death's motives more intimately than anyone else. Although he appears briefly in these films, Todd's Bludworth leaves a lasting impression with every ominous line he delivers. Bludworth's calm, knowing demeanor as he speaks of death's grand design adds a terrifying layer of inevitability to the franchise's premise. Todd's measured delivery, combined with his darkly philosophical musings on fate and mortality, imbues the character with an almost supernatural wisdom, making audiences question whether he's merely a man or something far more powerful.
In death, there are no accidents, no coincidences, no mishaps, and no escapes.
Todd's voice alone is enough to make Bludworth one of the most memorable elements of the franchise, turning him into a harbinger of doom whose presence lingers long after the credits roll. As Reverend Zombie in Hatchet II, Todd steps into the shoes of a voodoo priest with a hidden agenda, adding a sense of dread and intrigue to the slasher horror film. Reverend Zombie is an enigmatic character who knows more than he lets on, and Todd's portrayal captures this perfectly, blending charm with a sense of foreboding that keeps the audience guessing. The character's motivations remain ambiguous, as he orchestrates a hunting expedition into the swamp to kill Victor Crowley, the infamous slasher. Todd brings a sly, calculating edge to Reverend Zombie, presenting him as both a wise spiritual guide and a man with his own dark intentions. Todd's performance captures the contradictions within the character, making Reverend Zombie one of the most complex figures in the Hatchet series. Todd's commitment to the role elevates the film, proving once again that his presence can turn a genre role into a scene-stealing highlight. In The Rock, Todd portrays Captain Darrow, one of the mercenaries supporting Ed Harris's character in a high-stakes hostage situation on Alcatraz. Todd's Darrow is a fierce, loyal soldier whose devotion to his cause is unwavering, even if it means crossing moral boundaries. Though Captain Darrow isn't the film's main antagonist, Todd's intensity in the role leaves a strong impression on audiences. His piercing glare, muscular build, and ruthless demeanor make him a formidable opponent in the film's action sequences. Darrow's interactions with Cage and Connery's characters are full of tension, and Todd's raw physicality adds an extra layer of danger to every scene he's in. Todd's commitment to portraying Darrow as a hardened, no-nonsense mercenary is so convincing that he stands out even amid an all-star cast, adding to the film's edge-of-your-seat action. In the Star Trek universe, Todd portrays Kurn, Worf's proud and honorable Klingon brother. Todd fully embraces the Klingon ethos, showcasing Kurn's deep sense of loyalty, family duty, and warrior honor. Kurn's strained relationship with Worf adds an emotional depth to the character as he grapples with Klingon societal expectations and personal loyalty. Todd's performance is full of powerful, unspoken emotion, especially in scenes where Kurn is faced with the dishonor of his family's name, a fate that would be unbearable for any Klingon. In Deep Space Nine, Todd brings a heartbreaking vulnerability to Kurn, who struggles to reconcile his sense of identity after his family's disgrace. His portrayal of Kurn is layered, dignified, and deeply respectful of Klingon culture, capturing the character's complexity as he struggles between loyalty and the harsh reality of Klingon honor. Todd's dedication to portraying Kurn as a proud, complicated figure helps solidify him as one of Star Trek's most memorable Klingon. In The Crow, Todd plays Grange, the loyal enforcer to the film's main antagonist, Top Dollar. Grange is a cold, methodical villain who operates with a disturbing calm as he commits violent acts without hesitation. Todd's physicality and presence in the role add a grounded menace to the character, presenting Grange as someone who relishes in his role as a right-hand man to a crime boss. His interactions with Eric Draven, played by Brandon Lee, are filled with a sense of quiet, restrained malice that makes Grange an unforgettable antagonist, even within the film's dark, chaotic world. Todd's calm, controlled performance contrasts perfectly with the supernatural fury of Draven, showing his ability to bring a sophisticated, understated menace to the screen. Grange might not be the main villain, but Todd's performance elevates him into one of the film's most memorable characters. In The Man from Earth, Tony Todd plays Dan, a grounded, thoughtful anthropologist and close friend of the protagonist, John Oldman. As John reveals his incredible secret of immortality, Dan becomes both a skeptical intellectual and an open-minded friend, balancing disbelief with genuine curiosity. Todd's performance captures Dan's internal struggle as he tries to reconcile John's revelations with his own scientific knowledge and faith. Dan's skepticism is challenged in profound ways throughout the film, and Todd brings subtlety and warmth to the role, effectively grounding the philosophical conversations that form the core of the movie. His portrayal adds depth to the ensemble, creating a relatable anchor amidst the extraordinary concept of eternal life. In Hellfest, Tony Todd takes on the role of the Barker, a sinister, enigmatic figure who lures unsuspecting visitors deeper into the heart of terror. As the ominous master of ceremonies, Todd infuses the Barker with a chilling charisma that sets the stage for the horrors to come. His commanding voice and ominous presence lend an eerie authenticity to the role, making the Barker feel like the twisted architect of every terrifying twist and turn within the carnival. Todd's performance captures the essence of a man who relishes in fear, his every word steeped in dark allure, amplifying the film's suspense and giving the audience the distinct sense that the Barker may know more than he lets on. Todd's portrayal elevates the character into a memorable and haunting symbol of the evil lurking within Hellfest. In the X-Files episode Sleepless, Tony Todd plays Augustus Preacher Cole, a former soldier who becomes both a tragic and terrifying figure. Haunted by his past as part of a Vietnam-era sleep experiment gone wrong, Cole develops the ability to project intense hallucinations, using them as a weapon. Todd brings a depth of sorrow and intensity to Cole, portraying a man driven by revenge and psychological torment. His quiet, pained expressions convey the character's internal conflict, making Cole a sympathetic yet chilling antagonist. Todd's nuanced performance makes Augustus Cole not just a villain, but a haunting symbol of the psychological scars left by war and exploitation. Tony Todd's legacy is vast, and while these performances are among his best, they only scratch the surface of his incredible career. Did we miss one of your favorites? Let us know in the comments if there's a Tony Todd performance you think should have made the list, and why. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an upload as we celebrate more of cinema's unforgettable icons.